What's up, guys? I'm Chris Trexmore.
I'm Daktyl.
I'm Ashley.
And we're in the middle of a rocket battle. Let's go. Let's hit buttons, James. Hopefully I can be there to help. So,
I think right after this we're going to try to get Alakazam.
Yeah.
Try to.
So, I have my Switch right in front of me. You guys can't see it, but I know that I can trade, but I'm in handheld, and we haven't figured out if there's a way you can do it from the dock. So we'll figure that out. And the other thing was Alakazam. Like, does it learn any relevant moves after we trade? Or is it all, like,
I think it does learn a move after you trade.
I'm sure it learns, like, some moves as it levels up, but it might just be Psychic. But if Psychic's the only move that matters, that's a TM.
Trade?
Yeah, because I could have sworn that...
Because it evolves when it trades.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I also could have sworn it learned some kind of move as well.
Okay, so what level is it currently?
20-something.
20-something.
21.
So I'm going to start from 26. It learns Reflect, Psycho Cut, Recover, Telekinesis, Ally Switch, Psychic, Calm Mind, Future Sight, and Trick.
Alright, so the only one that I heard on that list that I remotely care about is Psychic.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you heard that you were interested in?
No.
Alright, so we can go ahead and evolve it, because Psychic's a TM that we get in Saffron City.
If you want me to, I can quickly check that real fast.
Well, I know for a fact that the TM is there.
Yeah, I know the TM. It's just I'm trying to see if Cadaver learns anything individually.
Right.
The only... Okay, so starting again from 26, Kadabra can learn Reflect, Psycho Cut, Recover, Telekinesis, Ally Switch, Psychic, Roleplay, Future Sight, and Trick.
Alright. I mean, we're just going to knock it out right here, James. What's the point?
I couldn't remember if it went first or not.
So
I mean, you have Quick Attack if you
You're
want
right,
to
I do have
first.
Quick Attack.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of those caught your...
Again, it was just Psychic, so we can trade whenever we're ready for it. The other thing is, I would kind of like to get Rock Dad or Geodude to Graveler before we trade. That way we can just do them both at the same time. Because I think that would make sense.
Does he also evolve when you trade?
Yes, that's why I said that.
I just learned about the move Miracle Eye that Kadabra learns at level 23.
No, we don't need Rage.
Okay.
I mean,
Rage sucks. Don't do it.
We arguably don't need Splash either, but we just don't need Rage.
Is that the one that does damage like
Every time you get
turn
hit,
or
your attack raises. I don't think you're locked into it in these ones.
No,
but
you're not.
It's still not good. So while we were doing our little break, somebody came in the chat and started asking about my Smash stuff, and I understand that, you know, this might not be the most interesting thing for everyone watching it, but he's still here, so I'm gonna engage with him for a little bit. So he was asking why I haven't been doing more tournaments and weeklies, and if you go back and you watch like the live stream, you can see it, but this is for the YouTube channel. So the big reason I don't stream as much as I used to is, one, it got very hard for me to do the streaming, not like physically like streaming, but just, you know, the commute. And for a long time I was doing it by myself, because for those of you who don't know, I live in Middle Georgia, which is like Warner Robins Macon area, and I was driving to Atlanta basically every day and by myself. So I drive 2 hours there, stream the tournament, and then drive 2 hours back, set it up, go to sleep, wake up, and do it again the next day. So I was not happy with my life and the way things were going, so I definitely took a step back from that. But Ultimate is around, so I'm trying to do more tournaments. We run 2 events in Middle Georgia. We run one on Mondays in Byron, and then we run one on Tuesdays in Macon. The Byron one, we stream out of, or we don't stream it because we're in a pizza place and the internet isn't that good. And then Tuesday, we still stream every Tuesday at 7. And then Friday, we're normally here at the Type of House doing like Smash Fest and stuff like that. Occasionally, we'll do stuff at the shop on Friday. Did you want to try and catch something here on Route 10, or are we gonna wait?
Right now,
because there's a Krabby. We can get a Krabby.
Do you want a Krabby or a Dratini?
I mean, odds are we're probably not going to get the Dratini, because we have to come back later. But I know there are other places you can get Krabby too. But
There's only one place you can get a Dratini.
yeah, there is only, and that is this route. But
Watch out for that,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that a Pidgey?
No, it's a Sparrow.
yeah. So I mean, we haven't caught a Spearow if you want a Spearow. And
No,
again, we don't have to catch anything here. We can come back later.
I was gonna
Yeah.
collect these while you were talking.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to take the time and the risk, I would definitely say that the Dratini's worth it, especially going into the Elite Four.
Yeah.
I would like it.
You don't have to cut all again, if you want Dratini,
There's
then
also
just
a
leave this
trainer
right
down
alone.
there that I
Oh,
think
yeah.
your Nuzlocke requires you to fight.
yes, because we have to assert dominance over everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As he walks away.
to
I mean,
say-
we can fight this one and then fight the other one. That's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
But yeah, so that's why I don't stream as much. And then the other reason I don't stream as much is, while I took my time off, another stream, which they had done a lot of Melee in the past, but a new guy joined their team, so they started doing a lot of Smash 4, especially since I had left the Void. And then, of course, Ultimate came out. And, I mean, it's the new hotness, and he's getting a lot of gigs that I'm wanting. And the unfortunate thing for me is, I don't... Oh, let me...
What's up?
Let me shake in.
Oh,
But,
right.
um,
Think Jake Gyllenhaal will be okay here?
not...
Fighting type.
No,
No, yeah,
it's
that's
still water.
Polyrath. That's fighting type.
I
That
mean,
one's just water
Just
type.
switch into Eevee to be safe, because you don't want to switch Jake Gyllenhaal into an attack.
Real quick, what's the shaking? Because every time it comes to me, it shows the shaking thing.
It takes
I have
up
no
your
idea.
turn to boost your later attacks.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing at all.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it doesn't happen when Eevee's out, or Pikachu if you're playing that one. But if you have your partner back and you have another Pokemon out and you shake it when it tells you to, it'll encourage the other Pokemon, and then the next turn they get some kind of boost.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
neat. Okay.
But yeah, so I completely lost my train of thought. on
Sorry.
The streaming stuff. No, it's not your fault. He asked a question, and that's much more relevant to this than why I don't stream. But the major problem is just I'm too far away from the scene, and it takes a lot more of my time and effort than it's arguably worth for me to be doing the weeklies. And again, if I lived in Atlanta, if doing this kind of stuff helps me get back into, yes, we want Rock Slide. Go ahead and get rid of Rock Throw. If doing this kind of stuff helps me get back to that, because just video games and streaming is my passion, and if I could spend more time doing it and actually feel like, I
having
get to
fun.
eat,
And
and I'm still enjoying myself, because there was definitely an amount of time where I was going to tournaments more just because I felt obligated, and not because I was enjoying it. Now, granted, I always enjoy being part of the scene and stuff like that, but it's just hard to be so far away and try and do stuff like that. And again, when we stream, obviously doing a Let's Play kind of thing, I get to have those conversations, because I'm doing it with my friends, or I can have the conversations with the chat. But when I'm doing a tournament stream, we have commentators and people are there for the game, and they don't care about,
anything else?
yeah.
Any kind of
Yeah.
fluff or anything.
So this way you get to actually talk about other life stuff instead of
Yeah.
just Smash all the time.
So it felt like, I hadn't seen my friends in, basically a year and a half. Because we didn't hang out basically that entire time. I'd been on the grind, and the only people I saw were, my Smash friends. And they'd get in the car, and they're like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep. Wake me up when we get there.
I
kinda
specifically left you
Yeah.
alone because I thought you were just busy with all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't need double edge. And, I mean, I guess I could have made the effort to hang out with people more, but literally the only day I didn't do anything was basically just Wednesday. And,
Dang.
when you go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday trying to, do stuff like that,
you need a down day.
yeah, you need a day to just sleep and just recover and make sure we fight that other trainer. But we should definitely teach people you could have just walked down. Oh, because somebody got hurt.
I
I
took
got
damage.
you. Yeah,
I'm a cheese.
yeah.
Something that I actually do not like about this game is in the originals you could fly to this Poke Center. This game you cannot.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, and it's very annoying, especially if you're Dratini hunting.
Yes. I'm trying to think. How did I get back here?
You probably walked from Cerulean.
That sounds obnoxious, but that also sounds right. Just
So
walk down.
Did you want to go ahead and trade now or after this fight?
Well, Geodude hasn't
Oh,
evolved.
right. Yeah, my bad.
So, not yet.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, so I don't know if Teddy's still in the chat and if he heard any of my explanation. But if you guys are there, that's why I don't stream. And yeah, well, as many tournaments. Obviously, we're still streaming.
Yeah. And I'm kind of hoping whenever I finally get my new setup, I'll be doing my own. I mean, I'll still be doing this, but I'll be doing independent stuff as well. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because doing this is a lot of fun. and then other projects. Just the other unfortunate thing is I don't know how much I want to get into in this episode, but it's hard to be on for extended amounts of time. Because yesterday, Wednesdays at 1-ish, we do a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play between myself, Jordan, who's one of the guys I play Smash with, and
Green team.
and Kid, which I think he's just going to officially be part of the green team from now on.
Oh. Just easier that way.
Yeah. But, the three of us are playing Kingdom Hearts, and we go from, 1 until, 3-ish, maybe 4, depending on, where we are and stuff like that. And then, basically, I go get something to eat, and then it's basically almost time for D&D at that point. And then going from that thing where you've been on for almost 3 hours straight into another thing where, depending on who your character is and what's going on, being on for that amount of time, it's tiring. And we're just playing video games and stuff like that, but it's it's the same reason I don't TO as much anymore. It's just actively doing something. It makes things difficult.
Yeah. Anytime you're streaming or doing anything, it's mentally exhausting.
Yeah, especially if you're doing it well. Because when we did the Smash Brothers stream, we streamed for basically 12 hours, but a lot of it was just...
Yeah, that was a lot easier because you were just being you.
Yeah.
Or we were just, being ourselves and...
Oh,
well,
you can.
And by being yourself, just not talking.
Playing
And then,
the game.
yeah. And, it's interesting for people who are interested in the game, but that's not what makes a good stream. If you, look at a lot of the top-tier streamers, they have these really good personalities and stuff like that, and that's part of the reason we're doing this track, cultivate stuff like that. But we spent 12 hours streaming, I think closer to 13 hours streaming, because the last hour we just sat there on the mics, just, discussing rule sets, things we wanted for the game and stuff like that. And then we went from, no viewers to a bunch of viewers because we're actually being, personalities and engaging.
And me and Timmy talked about anime for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was good
but,
stuff.
streaming is hard.
Said go up here, right?
Yeah. And the other thing is, trying to build that audience and get people to come back and watch and care about you is incredibly difficult. But, I don't want to spend the whole episode talking about me and my problems with streaming because it sounds like kind of first world problem kind of stuff. It's boo-hoo.
Well,
All right.
oh.
Avoid the Zubats if you can, because I don't think we've caught a Zubat or a Golbat, and
We have not.
and I don't like them.
And they like running into you.
Yeah. Ooh, Cubone.
Cubone!
Even though I don't like the Marowak.
You can probably trade it in if you want to.
I really thought you just ran away. I was like, where you going? You just got here.
Dang, guys.
Hey, I was fine. I waited. I know better. Yeah.
See that? I helped with that.
You threw a ball and it didn't even hit.
Yeah.
Hey, it hit him. It just didn't go off.
Also, you want to put Geodude in Gatagar's spot?
Sure.
That way he can level up and turn into a Gravelly. That way we can go and get those trades in at some point.
Been lots of water Pokemon here lately.
Yeah.
I'll go. Let me pick this up real quick.
Yeah.
Repel. That might be really useful, actually.
Especially in a Nuzlocke. He's like, oh, I don't want any of these Pokemon. But yeah, so Teddy's still in the chat. He's like, oh, I know what stream was like. Yeah, it's hard. And you look at my numbers, and we have over 10,000 followers on Twitch. I think we're actually getting pretty close to 12,000, which is a really big number. But a lot of that was from MomoCon and DreamHack. And people would come back when I was consistently streaming, but a lot of those people just followed and then they don't come back. So it doesn't matter what your follower count is, it's how many people consistently come back to watch you, which doing stuff like this is helping and not helping at the same time. Because, yes, we're live more often. We did not teach him any electric moves. But yeah, I probably also shouldn't have left him in there because that's a water type and we are both weak to water. And okay, maybe it flinched. Okay.
Okay.
We should be able to kill it.
We're good.
But I'm still scared. But yeah.
Wait. So okay, as long as the Pokemon has been in the battle,
it gets experience.
All right,
Yes.
I'm just gonna swap out.
Oh, and then even in this one, they don't necessarily have to be in the battle.
Why don't you just use Eevee?
Because look at how high of a level Eevee is.
No,
compared
I'm
to
not
everything.
saying use Eevee from the party.
Yeah.
If you go out,
Do the shake thing.
do the shake thing, it'll probably power up the Geodude. The Geodude
give it a shot
Yeah.
and see what happens. Good
And
old
just
Ashtree.
hope. Nope, that was definitely.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
It may always target.
Well, I mean, we'll find out eventually, but at the same time,
Flinch?
we arguably could have just killed it. I don't think that.
It's
that
okay. It's
flinches.
being dumb
Yeah.
anyways.
But still.
He probably
yeah.
only knows ground.
So we've been pretty consistent with our schedule. Like I said, we stream tournaments every Tuesday. We do the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play every Wednesday at 1, and then we do this every night or every Thursday at 7, and then the Smash Fest / other tournament Fridays at 7. Just the problem is I don't have a published schedule, and again there is
No.
a pretty strong variety in the content we're putting out. So I don't know how
So
many.
why do you keep hitting it with Ember?
Because he doesn't have another attack move, does
He has quick
I
attack.
have quick
Oh.
attack, but I didn't.
He
think it
just
was,
got a huge buff and he's not using quick attack.
I didn't think it was much better. Yeah, no, it's
Oh
not.
Yeah.
crap. That sucks.
Yeah.
I think it's because Vulpix is a special type user thing.
I mean, we could get candies and buff it up if we wanted to, but then we'd have to catch Pokemon and stuff for that, and we're not allowed to catch Pokemon.
No.
So
I was
anyway,
hoping that would despawn
what, the Onyx or the?
the thing down there.
Zubat.
Oh,
So every
Anyway.
time you go into a battle outside of the first one, you have to just run away.
What do you want
Yes.
to anyway
Okay.
about?
I think that's a pretty good place
Watch that go
to
back.
call this
I'm just gonna
episode.
do that.
I mean,
It's probably a terrible place to actually try to stop this, but
no, it's fine. Look, be
okay.
positive. I've been Christopher TRX Moore.
I'm Daktyl.
And I'm Ashley.
You've been watching Fossil House Plays Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke. You can catch anything you missed on Typo House Plays on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch us live. Thursdays, definitely Thursday, not Wednesday.
Thursday at
Thursdays
7.
At 7 on twitch.tv/typehousegames. You can watch us, all the Smash stuff that I've been talking about this whole episode, Typo House Games on YouTube, and stuff like that.
It's a big part of your life.
It is. But that's it for this episode. We'll probably do one more. You good for one more?
One more.
All right. Bye, everybody.